YouTube. Mike. Hey, y'all doing? I don't know how to play guitar. I don't know anything. That's what I've been told. That's what everybody thinks. I got nothing. I don't know why I do anything I do then. You know? What would be the point? Somebody told me actually, like, yeah, you might not play guitar, you just not play anything anybody likes. So I'm like, well, that's even better. I want more food. All of a sudden, damn. Nobody understands my music. I don't think. A lot of it's sloppy, even on top of being weird, you know? What else would you like to play? Boy, that was fun. I forgot y'all were even there after I started getting into it. No, I just hung it up and I was like, oh shit, we're live. That's what I thought when I turned around. Yeah, you know, I guess it goes without discussion for me, but I'm going to discuss it anyways, right? People are under the impression that I don't know anything or how to do anything, even if I knew what it was. When in fact, I'm actually pretty skilled at a lot of things and know a lot about a lot of different things, and it's getting insulting some days. I need to get over that ego issue. Not the ego, because you'll always have ego, but I need to get over that ego issue. If people want to think I'm stupid, let them. It's probably to my advantage, right? Some people would think so, you know, but I want to be more useful to people. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of times I want to be more useful to people. You know what I mean? And if they don't know I know how to do anything, then how can I be useful to them? Right? So I don't know. I'm just cool, man. I'm just cool with it. You know? I'm just cool with it. I don't know. I don't know. And I say, like, if somebody said, can you play drums? Can you back me up on drums? I'd be like, I can try. But it's going to take some, like, practice and warming up and, you know, work, you know. And it's not going to be anything horribly sophisticated in it, you know. It's just going to be like drums, the noise, George in the jungle. Doing Indian tribal beat pretty well. I don't think they use cymbals though. It's probably not a big thing for them. I don't think they know too much into metallurgy, to be honest. Ooh, sorry. I didn't realize I was topping the microphone out there. It didn't seem that loud over here, so hopefully it was just sharp in the speaker. But I want to, you know, I mean, so like, you know, I'm not going to brag about my drum skills to anybody, you know, but I swear to gosh, I swear to, I don't swear, because they say swearing is bad, but I certainly do believe that I know how to play a lot of guitar. After freaking 40 years of playing the stupid thing. 40 years, 38 years playing the stupid thing. Now, honestly, if you ask me, if you've been playing for 38 years, you should be a hell of a lot better. Yeah, maybe. That's not anything I can't say anything about, but that's true. I could be a hell of a lot better after that long. But it wouldn't take more practice. That's for sure. But I play every day, probably. On average, at least 5 out of the 7 days of the week, I play guitar, and I probably play for, throughout the day, off and on, maybe 15 here, 15 there, 15 there, and 15 there, an hour. Certainly 30 minutes. Back in the day, I used to play for an hour, like every day. Back in the day or so. When I was much younger, we'll say. You know, so I think I wish this thing worked better, but I don't. I wish it worked better. It might be me. There's a possibility that with a greater purpose of things, I'm not very good at this either. This is actually harder to play than I thought it would be. Because the neck is wider, and I also thought it would be less twangy. Probably not a tune. Take my guitar to the family reunion. I'm not going to take the banjetta either, but I don't think I'm going to take either anything of that nature. Because you know what? It just doesn't damn matter. Other people play guitar, they've seen it. Maybe not by me, but fuck it. Nobody's interested. Nobody's interested. Y'all aren't interested. That's why I have a huge audience. Is because like there's so many people who really give a shit. Back of my head's more entertaining than the front. I bet you. Can't do this no more, yo. Is that the way we've got things? We've just got him propped in the corner and just sitting here? Well, that's not good. Is that still there? I'm seriously concerned about everything in life, but it's okay. It's gonna be okay. Do you know why? I don't. Can't tell you. Can't tell you. But it'll be alright. You know? It'll be A-okay. It'll be wonderful right now. We're going to do the scary thing and go to the audio CD portion of the show. Watch out. Pick a number between 1 and 19. 14 it is. See what we get. See what you did to us. You might want to turn on the output. Let's go back. Let's go back. We're going to start at the beginning of this crap. Don't even remember this one. And, you know, people find that's still offensive. It's like I thought we dispelled with that. There's no people that are. It's a word to describe it. It's an adjective. There's no people that are that word. Right? There's no people that are that word. And handicapable is not any better. Call them what they are. By their name. Lead rhythm vocals. Oh, by Michael Dwyer. Whoa. He's so cool. That's all I know about. We're done with it. We're done with that opting out. Who said I don't know how to play guitar, though? Right there is an example of some decent guitar playing. Not technical guitar, you know, playing, but considering I'm the author of the music, I mean, I'm pretty good at playing like the shit that I come up with to use for my craft, in my craft of creation. What the fuck do people want? I'm not a team. I'm not a team of people with a recording studio. It's usually me and some crap ass microphone that costs $40 or less. You know, I'm working hard, man. I mean, for what I'm using, I think I'm producing pretty good goods. Part of what I'm using is me. So I still think you know, fuck, man. What? I'm gonna burn myself down. I am so ready to spontaneously combust. It is not funny. I'm going to go up on the mountain and I'm going to go become the burning bush. Poof. I'm going to get poofed and my ashes are going to float into the air and that's going to be my ascension into heaven. It's fucking ridiculous, man. Weird ways of dying, don't I? I don't know how else to do it, man. It ain't fucking easy, I'll tell you that. You can't just jump off every bridge. Some bridges aren't tall enough. You break your bones and then you just be a cripple. So that's not nice, calling somebody a cripple. Right? You cripple. Well, people are crippled. I could have been a bassist. Let's play on, baby. Let's play on. Music is deep, dude. And not just because you use a bass sometimes, but like the bass, like it'll be in there. And a lot of times, like, you know, when people describe it to me, probably one, and I take it forever from everybody. You'll have a bass And the bass is, follows the rhythm, and it's just going to be the bass note of the chords from the rhythm. So there's no but there's plenty of deviation to anything you want to do still, right? And you can put a note in between a note and a note that you got to play to add a certain dynamic. So getting from like G to C, you can play B and go G, B, C, just so long as you're on C, but the time the rhythm's on C too. You can mix and mingle it and stuff. Don't ever limit yourself. When somebody says, "Oh, you got to do this in music," like you don't. You smash your instrument and call that the show, apparently. So let's not say you can't do anything you want. Like you'll look at scales on the neck of a guitar, and yes, those are certain notes, and they have a certain sound, and following them gives you a certain kind of appeal, because that's the notes on the scale. But every note is a note, every position is a position, every combination is a combination and can be used. You just may not want to use it a lot, or without introducing it well. And I got this from both music history and music theory, and I didn't sit in music theory very long. I got very little from that. I got more from music history and studying what the great composers would do and how they introduced dissonance and different things in music, and So, anyways. Yeah, you can do anything you want with music. But there are things that you can know about it, and things that you can do that people else have done, and you can just expand on it or manipulate it and flip it and flop it and twist it, whatever, and augment it. So, I'll never buy a super big guitar with strings on it from ear to ear. You know what I'm saying? Like, have a piano on a neck. That's pretty stupid. Seen them. Didn't think anything of it because you can't get all your fingers on all of them at the same time. So it really limits what you can do. No, piano. No, that's a fascinating one. Need to get one of them in here. I'm gonna have to break down and just go keyboard, but it's gonna be a freaking nice keyboard. It's gonna be used. I'm gonna find it. It's gonna be the magic deal. Then I'll take a keyboard. But yeah, there's a lot going on in life right now. I know that y'all know the timestamp. You can check the news, whatever. We're not hyper political here because I actually think I am not the show, but not a political person. Just like I'm a religious person, I follow certain things. That's what I'm. But what we can say is the outcome is what it is. Is what it is, man. I got 2 more speakers and 2 more microphones. 2 more microphones, 2 more cameras I could plug up. We could have should be a show. I might do that at some point in time. See how far we can get with it. But there's no reason to because I ain't got an audience, but I can't get an audience because I don't do anything. Yeah, music, man. And people act like I don't know anything about it, and I know a lot about music, and I know a lot about theater. And fucking who cares? Here you go. Check it. At the door, I guess. At the door. I'm going to forget it as soon as I walk out of the music studio room. So anyways, what I really have to say now